So you can stop it real quick.
No, it's good. Welcome to another episode of the Bald Headed Logic Podcast. Here's your boy AT Black.
It's your boy BT.
Man, you were just telling somebody shout me out, man. What's going on? What they say?
Now, somebody said you had a good point on put one of them WNBA shorts out. Somebody said, man, that dude got a good point right there.
No, I appreciate it.
You never nice little comment, man. Shout out to you. Hope you sub, man.
I didn't see that comment, but I did see. I had responded to a comment a couple weeks ago about the when they said like the younger generation of women ain't subscribing to the feminism.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I respond back, you saw I gracefully put her, you know.
But nobody never said nothing back.
They never said nothing back. I'm like, this is open the conversation. Come fuck with us. You might even come up on the pod, man. We trying to see what's going on. We trying to grow. So if you have a disagreement and we comment back, please
you say something.
Please engage.
I guess some people think you like clapping back at them, but it's not that. It's like, I want you to say something back. I want you to keep this going. Shit.
No,
tell a friend.
This is about conversation. Everything we have is about conversation. Yeah. And if I send something back, when do I cut somebody out and say, fuck you, who you to comment on? No, it's like, hey, let's engage into the conversation. Get into the conversation. Get into some of this bald-headed logic.
We want you. We need you.
You don't got to shave your head. We still welcome you.
But if you want to come on home.
Come on.
It's all good.
Male or female, come on.
Come on home, bro. Rock the body. Shit.
But this is going to be episode 50, man. Tell me how you feel about our first year, man. We only missed two weeks. You know what I'm saying? The statistics say that most podcasts don't go more than 5 episodes if they don't get immediate results.
No, I feel good, man. I feel like we got some momentum. So we set little expectations for ourselves. We said we want to at least try to get 100 subs in a year. And shit, we damn near doubled that, man. So we appreciate it.
And I'm a second what BT talking about, man. We still some rookies in a lot of areas. We don't have a TikTok. We don't have an Instagram. We don't have a Twitter because we some old school niggas who don't want to get on social media like that.
Just straight off the tube, man.
Just straight off YouTube.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Straight up.
For all y'all who sharing it, we'll appreciate y'all 100%. You know what I'm saying? Get your people to like and subscribe, man. We gonna definitely in year 2 we gonna expand. We gonna more segments, more interaction. We're gonna start going live. It's gonna be a lot of good things happening with Bald Headed Logic, man. We want y'all to tap in.
Merch. So the merch coming soon.
The merch is coming soon. That's about to be sent out in about a week or 2, man. Like I'm on top of that. But it's gonna be live, man. So we appreciate everybody, all 185 of y'all. I looked at it today.
86.
It was one more.
We got a fresh one. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Who was that fresh one?
I don't know, but you a real one.
You know, but we appreciate everything that everybody's been giving us. Like, you know, we talked about this from the day we met. I'm talking about a few months after that. I was like, me and my homie holding court at the depot, man. We was like, bro, we should start a podcast.
Should start a pod.
10 years later, a little less, but here we are.
Perfect timing. That's all I got to say.
No, we gained 10 years of experience, 10 years of bald-headed logic, and now we can expand and give y'all some of this game.
No.
But once again, we appreciate it. But let's move on to the topic of the day. Turmoil at Breakfast Club. Oh, you got
beef in the streets?
It's beef in the streets,
it's
man.
Beef. We got breakfast beef?
Breakfast beef. They need to wait till lunch,
beef bacon. We got beef sausage.
Eat it up.
We got beef in the streets for breakfast.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, I seen it coming a mile away. I seen it brewing.
But
you seen it.
I seen it coming a mile away. But what I didn't see is the side I was gonna take.
Ooh, whose side you on in this?
I'm on Jess, baby.
Wow.
Because as far as the way my regular
I'm on the other side, so go ahead, get yours off.
Okay, so we gonna break down a few things before, but at least far as my disclosure is, because of the way my job is, I've been going in a lot more lately, but I work a hybrid schedule, so I'm at home sometimes, and to kill that dead air, I have stuff in the background, and you know, just to have something on, so it just ain't quiet in the crib.
Yeah,
I put on those Breakfast Club YouTube clips. They put out about 5, 6, 7 clips a day. They got the donkey of the day, the subjects they talk about, and the morning news. And they have like the gossip column, which previously was Just with the Mess.
Just with the Mess.
So I do listen to it on a daily basis because it helps fill my day. So my crib isn't just quiet. That's my side of it. But let's get into let's break down what they are going through. After Angela Yee left, good leave,
She
my
left.
personal opinion.
Yeah,
but
it was
that's
time to
another
go.
story for another day. They did a year. I think they did like a year of just DJ Envy and Charlamagne. Almost.
And they had like special guests every other episode and stuff.
And then once they started doing the special guests, they had Claudia Jordan, the Loren Lorosa, who's a part of this, obviously Jess, Jason Lee, a few other people come through and try to fill the shoes. And off my original situation, I did this like Loren or Jess because I feel like they wanted a woman in that position regardless.
Yeah.
But I did like Loren and Jess. But I think I gave it to Jess just like most people did because she had the bigger name and I thought she could be funny with them.
Yeah.
And because she was funny, before things went the way they are now, her interaction with them was still more like she got nigga funny mentality.
Yeah.
But
it's different being funny in spots than being had to be funny day for day, every day. Like she was more funny as a guest than funny as a host.
Yes.
Because it's different.
Because if you have her on when she was doing her guest spots, and it'd be like once every couple of weeks.
Solid.
And they bring a story through and she was like, oh, Kanye a clown. Even though it's a very simple statement, you'd be like, oh, okay, he is a clown. And you laugh and you move on. But okay, Jess gets the job.
Got the job.
Soon after that, she goes on maternity leave. She and per Jess, and nobody disputed it, she said, I want Loren to fill in for me.
Yeah.
Loren Lorosa comes in, does a phenomenal job. Very professional. It becomes a joke about her reaching out to lawyers and getting the information, getting the inside scoop.
Well spoken, reading the articles well, not fumbling through the words.
She reaches out to lawyers. She reaches out to teams. She got that TMZ background they make fun of her about.
That background.
And then even something subtle on the show itself, the inside jokes, her not having a man, the wigs, the partying.
It's like the dynamics a little better.
It's like, okay.
It's like the dynamics a little better. Bro, it's kind of like sports, bro. You got the position, you done got hurt. Yes. Your backup came in and started shining. Now we got a quarterback controversy, bro. It's a whole controversy now.
But one thing they talk about in sports is, especially NFL, we're going to talk about the game that we love most. You don't lose your position to injury. Even though that's a saying.
They love to say it.
But
they love to say it. It sounds so good.
It sounds beautiful.
It sounds so good till that dude starts spinning. It only works when that dude gets in and looks like a backup.
Yes.
When that backup looking like he might be part of it, like, hold on now, he's shining.
Yeah.
She was shining, man. I'm sorry that you lost your spot, the injury, the pregnancy, but she's shining. It looks better. It feels better. It sounds better. Like it's kind of better when you not there. Then when you get there, it's kind of rough. It's like forced.
Well, I'm gonna have something for that, but we're gonna keep going down the timeline.
Okay.
I'm gonna have something for that.
Okay.
So you take your maternity leave.
Take your leave.
Loren Lorosa steps in. Like we said, she did a phenomenal job. Fast forward the few months that you was on maternity leave, you come back.
You back.
And I'm a comment reader just because when I look at something, I get curious. And even though the internet is just one piece.
Yeah.
What are people's thoughts on this? Because once my thoughts start buzzing, if I watch the video, I'm pretty sure other people got some other thoughts.
Yeah.
And just like any other comment, whether I'm doing research on Amazon for a particular product, I can read who bullshitting, or at least I think I can read who bullshitting, who not bullshitting. So I'm looking at people like, I love Loren, I love Loren, I love Loren, I love Loren. But also you got people who say, I miss Jess, I miss Jess, I miss Jess. And you got people in the middle like, I love Loren, but I actually like Jess's vibe on certain things. And you got the mixed crowd. But you got people who saying, fuck that, kick her off, I want Loren. You got other people who are going to ride for Jess because she does have supporters as well. All right, now let's get into you and us. Bald-headed logic.
Let's get into some logic. Okay, okay. Sometimes you got to look at it subjectively, man. We got who we fuck with. Say you fuck with Jess, so you gonna ride with Jess if you fuck with Jess. If you fuck with Loren, you gonna ride with Loren because you fuck with Loren. But if you looking at the product and you don't really fuck with nobody, you just looking at the product that's getting put out, it's better with Loren on it.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I said I was surprised with the angle I took, because I prefer Loren, but I'm riding with Jess.
Why?
Because nobody's listening to the argument that she's making, and that's the thing that pisses me off the most.
What's the argument she's making?
The argument she's making, and she actually said it, I've watched it a few times to make sure I understand her argument.
Okay.
Her argument isn't that Loren isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Her argument isn't that Loren doesn't deserve to be on the show. Her argument isn't that she doesn't bring anything valuable. Her argument is when my segment is just with the mess. But when I came back, we didn't restructure the show to say she's going to be here full time now.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. Second argument is, if y'all want her to do this segment, if she's the lead program news coordinator, whatever her real job is supposed to be, but y'all like her as on screen talent or on air talent, let's structure that. So when Jess comes back, I'm saying, welcome to Jess with the Mess, Loren, take it over. She's like, I'm bullshitting. Just give her the segment and let me just move into the same role as Charlamagne, where she does the segment, Charlamagne does the funny and insightful commentary. Jess says, let me get on that page too, insightful and color commentary. Boom. Let her
go ahead.
Let her do that. And I'll do that because DJ Envy, he's 20 years in the game, so he knows when to step in and not step in. She said it in her argument.
She said it. No, I heard it too.
DJ Envy knows when to pop in and not pop in. He's 20-year vet.
They vets.
So she's saying her and Loren are both fighting for that mic time. And she's like, we're not supposed to talk, because y'all basically gave her my segment. And she was forthright and honest, saying, when I first got back, I had misplaced anger towards this girl. When it's not her, it's the show itself who's running itself like a high school. Her words.
It is.
And so when I'm looking at the argument, she never hated. She admitted her faults and saying, I had some mixed feelings, I had some misplaced feelings toward Loren that shouldn't have been there. Once we talked it out, I'm good. Yep. Then I had to go to the actual people who was fucking up and say, hey, bro, y'all didn't restructure. Y'all didn't do the things we said we was going to do. And y'all left me out there on the left.
Yep.
I can look at two things, because her argument wasn't the fact that she's not better than me, or I got the contract, so I should be here. No, her argument was, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. And I agree with Jess on that.
She coming at the wrong people.
She flipped
this
it up.
This is a corporate decision. Charlamagne don't run that shit. Envy don't run that shit. They are on-screen talent. They do not own the Breakfast Club. People behind the scenes is making this decision. She mad at them, but she can't be mad at them, because they could ultimately let her go. You are hired talent. Them people don't give a damn about you, Jess. They care about their bottom line. Them people do not care about you at all. Now they got y'all bickering with each other over nothing. Like, it is what it is. You talking to the wrong people.
But in that same notion, that is debunked by DJ Envy's situation, where he's saying, this is your show. Tell us how you want us to move.
Of course he gonna say that.
That means that they have some decision making.
They do, but at the same time, they people with a job, man. The Breakfast Club, they don't own the Breakfast Club. That's an entity of iHeart. They own that name. They can't take that name with them. Charlamagne can't, like, I'm done with the Breakfast. I'm going to take this shit over. No, he cannot. Breakfast Club will remain. They will have 3 different hosts tomorrow. Yeah. Like, the show was established before you, Jess. You don't own that show. Ye was doing that shit for 13 years before she left. Yeah. She left with nothing. You have no ownership of that. You say you gave Loren a job. Like, you probably put her name in that, but ultimately somebody had to okay that.
Correct.
You can't put your homegirl for Baltimore on. Like, this is my homegirl. I want her to be on the Breakfast. They're like, hell nah. We're going to put Lauren Lorosa because she's from TMZ. And she has a track record, and we know what's going on with this. Somebody okayed that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have the powers you think you have. So you up there
but she ain't
crying
looking for
over nothing.
She ain't looking for power either.
She talking about you put that girl on. You ain't put that girl on. You gave them a name, and they okayed it. You ain't do that.
her argument is, when I came back, we discussed a particular rollout when I came back. The day she came back, Loren was like, I understand people in the comments are saying, y'all rather have me than her, or some people rather have her than me. No, we're two black women. We're going to work together, blah, blah, blah. We're going to hold hands and make this thing work. And they did it, but in her mind, she was like, that wasn't the rollout we talked about when I came back from maternity leave, but okay, I'm going to ride with it. And then when she gets back into her seat, she's saying, y'all keep giving it to her for her to lead off. And granted, at the time, a lot of, how do you say it? Legal stuff was going on. We had all the Diddy stuff. Niggas getting mad freaky. You had,
that man behind the scenes might say this better this way. This is what I want.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna do what I tell y'all to do. The person that you'll never see. The person who pulled the strings like, nah, this is how I want the segment to be. If y'all want to rename it to make y'all feel better, do it. But other than that, this is what I want done. And that's what's gonna be done.
But this is the reason I agree with Jess, because if she came back and that's what they wanted, they could have rolled it out a little bit better.
No, definitely.
They made her look like
it was a little sloppy.
They was making Jess like a sucker. And I can understand her feelings on that, where she's like, all right, cool. It don't have to be called Jess with the Mess, because Jess with the Mess was her own personal YouTube page and her Instagram and stuff, that how she get down, how she, when she trying to book comedy shows, she keep herself relevant online by saying, this is Jess with the Mess. I'm gonna take the headlines, and I'm not reporting news. I'm reading the headlines, and I'm giving you that shit that everybody want to ask. Why is this that? And especially when she's talking to, I'm pretty sure her fan base is mostly women.
Yeah.
And she's probably taking reality TV bits and the stuff that's going on with different rappers' girlfriends and stuff like that. And she's giving it real, like, why are you mad that he talking to this baby mama? She just giving her shit off. And
you've been gone. And the shit changed. And it evolved on you. Just with the Mess became better because Loren was doing it while you was gone. And why you can't get hurt, man, the best ability is availability. You gotta be there. You gotta be there.
Yes. But the reason and I'll put it this way, right? Before Jess went up on her Instagram Live and, exposed her feelings.
And that ain't help either.
No, I think it did. My thought process was, I'm like, Jess, pivot.
Because you talked too much. You said too much in that.
No, I said, no, we'll get to that. I'm looking at, because like I said, I watch it as I'm trying to get my day going, like fill up the dead air in my apartment. I'm like, Jess, pivot. I'm just saying, pivot. Like, you have to establish a new footing in this dynamic now, because your old footing is gone.
It's gone.
So when I thought she wasn't pivoting, I was like, man, fuck it. Loren took this shit. You gonna either, because she gonna get her full contract no matter what, because she signed a contract.
All right, I'm tripping about that.
So if it was 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever the contract was.
You know how corporate go there and pay you off. They don't give a damn about that.
Yeah, she was still gonna get her paper, so that's fine. But the aspect of her looking at it and saying, the whole show is pivoting, and they admitted to themselves they was having background conversations and nobody was working together. I agree with her saying it was ran like a high school situation. Like, ain't nobody got no professionalism. Ain't nobody gonna say this is what we're doing now. Charlamagne, Envy, and whoever the producer is, that they can pull each other into office.
Charlamagne and Envy don't owe her nothing. She knew this. They been doing this. They don't give man. Come on, man.
Man, you see how
they are not friends. They are not friends, man.
They say they friends. They tell each other they love each other.
Motherfucker be saying that shit all. They say they love you for 13 years, but they talk to that woman again since she left. Like, are you serious? They are not friends. Bro, Charlamagne and Envy is not finna fuck up their spot for this chick, bro. I'm not saying
that they friends with Yee, but they talking about they love Jess, and Envy was having.
This episode they told Angelique they love her too, bro. Charlamagne said he love a lot of motherfuckers. He having a lot of love going around, B. A lot of love going around. They love Wax at one point. I ain't seen Wax since. What the fuck has Wax been? They won't even mention his name. We the first people that say that man's name on the internet. Where is Wax, bro? Where is this dude? Like, come on, man. All this love shit, bro. Nigga show you love and stab you in the back. But it's about bread, but they're not finna play themselves for her. They not.
I gotta go see if the Bully and the Beast still going on, man. That's probably what
I know, bro. I don't know, but come on,
I ain't listened to it in a while, man.
Deep down, they don't give a damn about that girl, bro. They don't. It is what it is.
But she technically won it because that's at least Charlemagne's partner. I know for a fact. That's the way they talk. Both of them.
But we know things change. You know that. Like when shit changed, the dynamic changed while you was gone. Simple as that, bro. They just won't keep it real about it. It changed while you was gone. Because old girl leveled this shit up. We started winning a little bit more, and the shit changed.
And that's fair. I agree to that point. But when she first came back, I'm asking Jess to pivot, and Jess was trying to pivot, and they were kind of holding it up because nobody disagreed with her thing. She was like, you know what? Take my name off. It ain't Just with the Mess no more. Give me Loren's Law Updates. Loren with the latest. Give her segment. Taylor, give her new mix. Let her run it.
But we don't know how adamant she said it behind the scenes, but we don't know how adamant she was behind the scenes saying
nobody disputed it. And I always go off what I see.
We don't know how adamant she was about it. Like, it's ways, like I said, they're in corporate America. She might have been telling Charlamagne Envy, like, man, y'all need to change the segment. Like, y'all need to boo. They just like, yeah, we got you, whatever. No, bro, you gotta go to the person in charge, get shit in writing, send some emails. Like, you in corporate America now. It's not just the streets. You're not doing YouTube skits no more. You have to go corporate route with it. You have to go with a lawyer and all type of shit to get some shit changed. You just can't be doing no word of mouth.
But the thing about it is, this is also months in the making because she went on her Instagram Live. And the thing about it is, I'm not the one for the person who complains. That is like one of my pet peeves.
It didn't look good, man. And you said in the live, what you said? You said something. You said, I chose to get pregnant because you say in this climate, you just don't know when to get pregnant. So I chose to have this baby at this time. So you choosing to have the baby coinciding with the time you just getting this job may not have been the best idea. It just may not have been. I ain't tell you not to have no baby, but I'm just saying how things go. It just may not have been the right time. Like, you just starting a new job, then you pop up pregnant. That job gonna be like, man, you just started here. Now you trying to go on maternity leave, trying to get paid and shit. You just, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If she had a regular job, that shit wouldn't fly so well. Like, it just don't go like that.
No, the thing about it is it has to fly because it's legally protected.
It's legally protected.
But and that's fair. That's one part of the conversation.
But you can't tell somebody not to replace you in their business. It's their business.
That's fair. But they're not trying to fire her. So the thing about it is the pivot and the way that the show was ran, I can understand her when she's saying, like, why are y'all introducing this segment called Jess with the Mess? And I say, welcome to Jess with the Mess. We're gonna pass it to Loren. Give me some what's the legal updates for Tory Lanez? And then she goes on and does the story. She does it very well. But I can understand her frustration. She was like, all right, cool. I'm not doing that no more. She gives the stories. Charlamagne gives his 2 seconds. I give my 2 seconds. Envy gives his 2 seconds. We clean that up. Everybody get their laughs in. Everybody get their mic time. They wasn't restructuring the way that she felt like that could be productive. Only thing I heard her asking was efficiency, productivity, and how are we really going to do this so we can have 4 people on the mic now. That's what I don't know what type of time they
working with, though. They may not got the airtime for this shit. I don't know.
No, and that's fine.
Charlamagne got to do the donkey of the day. They got to do all this shit. They got shit set up. They like, this is the allotted time for that third mic. Now we got 2 people in the third mic.
Yeah.
We ain't finna split up this segment. Like, oh, y'all gonna bust it down? How y'all gonna bust it? I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers gotta work this shit out because this is all y'all have. It's this little time.
Yes. But usually, if you have 3 people, you have the rumor co-host, read the rumor out, give the background, and then, like I said, Charlamagne to give his little situation, which what does pretty much make the show.
Yeah.
Envy will come in, say something wild. Envy and DJ Envy go back and forth about what it is. You gay, you gay. No, who's gay? They do that shit.
That's all they do. God
and
damn.
Then you go on to the next story. And it's pretty much that's the recipe. And then after that, but now you got 2 women.
Got 2.
Fighting for that. And she's saying, I don't need to be in this segment as somebody trying to present news. I need to be on somebody doing commentary to the news. If we're gonna present it like news, article, reached out, article, reached out. These are the facts. Comment. She said, I want to be a commentator now. I'm just deducing that she didn't say it, but I'm deducing that's what she's saying because she said, maybe I'm not explaining it correctly. And I'm looking at her because I'm surprised. I was like, you know what? She makes a valid argument.
I think it's just more the people behind the scenes. Because even when Angela Yee was on the show, bro, like that was her job, bro. You gotta read the news. Somebody gotta do that. They need
Yeah.
somebody to do that. Charlamagne don't do that. Envy don't do that. And they try to give it to Jess like you're not a strong reader. You be struggling through the words. No, bro, it is what it is, bro. You struggle through the words, bro. You used to be reading that shit. You can't read that strong, man. And
But
you
she did.
remember, bro, you know how it is when you used to be in school. The teacher called on certain people to read. That dude that just wasn't a strong reader, bro. And everybody laughing. That shit was terrible.
You know the worst
remember
thing?
how it go.
You know the worst thing about it? We used to play popcorn reading. We'll call on that nigga
And
every
you
single
call
time.
on him just so we could laugh at him, bro. She used to come on, man. Sometimes that's rough to listen to, bro. You try to ride in the car, you listen to the news, and you just struggling through the words. And she trying to make jokes. It's like, bro, this ain't time for jokes right now. Read it.
No, but she made jokes about it. She said, y'all didn't hate Jess to the mess when she started reading well. She made the joke. So that's what I'm saying. Even her, because she said, even the aspect, even though her and Corey Holcomb called this out about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the Corey be on it. That's my dog, man. He be on it.
He called it about 2 weeks ago. But like they said, they've been beefing for years. They don't like each other. For years. It is what it is.
But they need somebody to read that segment, bro. That's part of the Breakfast Club. They're not going to take that out the Breakfast Club. Correct. Somebody has to read that segment. If Charlamagne ain't going to do it, Envy ain't going to do it, that third chair has to read that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like if you could have, I mean, I'm sorry, bro. You opened up the door for this on a lot of facets. You opened up the door for this. Did.
Correct. But she never argued that Loren wasn't technically better for the job. She was just saying we didn't approach it correctly when I came back. That was her argument, and people are taking off in the other direction. And I took the argument exactly for what it was, because I look at that like that. Being somebody who gets in debates with family and friends and people around me, I'm like, are you listening to the argument that I'm making? Please, I'm going to slow it down for you. And I hate doing that because people are like, you so condescending, you so cocky. I'm like, no, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. Follow the logic. And I will break it down piece by piece by piece by piece. And because people's emotions are locked into it, they go off on the other different tangent. How many times I got to tell people I'm not a Trump supporter? Yeah. I am disillusioned with the left, and people be like, oh, okay, but you voted for Trump. I'm like, that has nothing to, you don't want to address the problems that the blue is having? But that's another conversation for another day. Now, that's why I resonated with this situation.
She's just talking to the wrong people. All they could do is hear her out. All she was doing is venting. That's all they could do, bro.
No, but the thing about it is, them being the talent, they do probably have some say-so of saying, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z. Because I remember they had a board op a few years ago who they was giving he was maybe saying a few more things, and they was introducing them into like different segments of his commentary. And I remember Charlamagne, he even did it on Brilliant Idiots, where he came in and saying, everybody ain't on-screen talent. Everybody ain't mic talent. And everybody you need to stay in your role. And that was when the board op quit, and he ended up trying to make a YouTube channel and do his own thing. I think it flailed out. It is what it is. But it's one of those situations, because that's when they took the mic away from Taylor on Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah. Well, she still be hopping on and shit, but
granted, she still get a little mic time now. But overall, she had a designated mic for a while. This was after they kicked Wax off too. So I don't know what
disappeared, bro. Like, bro, these motherfuckers is not your friends, bro. This is corporate America. We are not friends. You just venting. We gonna hear you out because you're a coworker. But at the end of the day, you're talking to the wrong people.
And I can understand that argument, but that ain't the argument she was making. I just want people to understand that. That's not the argument she was making. If you put it in the vacuum and say, this is the argument she was making, we need to make it more efficient, understand how this...
But then, why do you deserve that? If they would have hit her with that, then what she would have said? Well, what you mean? Why you deserve that? You've been here 6 months. You've been doing this 15 years. Who are you?
You signed me to a contract to be here.
People sign contracts every day, B. Contracts are meant to be broken, B.
No, they're not.
I'm pretty sure some language in that contract said we could terminate this shit at any moment we feel like it.
But
who is she to go against iHeart? But she is nobody to that corporation. We ain't talking about Charlamagne. We ain't talking about Envy. We talking about the people who cut they fucking checks. If they ain't done with this shit gonna be what they say it's gonna be. She can sit there and cry all she want. She go online all she wants. She might disappear from that motherfucker. And Charlamagne, but I don't know. They don't even discuss it no more. She'll be waxed. Just disappeared.
But I also like the simple fact that they said, we should be having this conversation in the background, but it's out here on the radio, and it's a little bit more transparency.
Because you brought that to the radio, because you went online.
And I think she did the right thing.
That's another thing. You know them corporate people don't like that, bro.
And you're right.
They'll let the beef happen because they want the ratings, but at the same time, don't you be airing us out, bro.
But I also will say this on the flip side. She said, why was nobody coming on here saying like, Jess is hating. You can really see she got hate for that girl in her heart and stuff like that. Because Jess said she recognized I did have misplaced anger. I love accountability. We talk about accountability on this motherfucker all the time.
She told that girl to shut up. She told her to hush.
Oh, and I did see that. And I thought that was wild. That was one of those.
She was tight with her, bro.
Yes.
She mad at the wrong people.
And she admitted that. We like accountability, do we not?
She admitted it. She did.
So once she replaced and re-guided her anger, she went probably to the people who was like, hey, bro, how we really gonna do this? Because I have a contract. Like you said, if they say, we're gonna pay you for your 3-4, whatever her years were, here go your bread.
Like, really, we need some stronger reading, bro. That's what they go tell her. Like, you need to get better, man. Like, your segments be weak, B. You dragging the show down, bro. Like, we thought you was adding to it, but you're really not adding to it like we thought.
And that's what I'm saying. When I first was telling her to pivot, it was like, all right, this ain't your thing. Get on to the commentary thing. Say the slick shit that Charlamagne will say once the segment is read. Boom, pop in with your.
She ain't got it.
She do got it, bro.
You ain't got it because you not it. You ain't got it. I'm feeling what Corey said. You ain't got it, B. It's easy to make a skit. We gotta do 100 takes and think about this shit, but on the fly, being sharp. Like Charlamagne, he been doing this for years, bro. They good at it by now. Like, you still a fresh fish. Like, you ain't skilled as you thought you were in this aspect.
No, because I do believe it's more of a thing in her mental, because she said, what if I feel, and she said this in an argument, and because I was just saying different types of vulnerability, because she said, what if I feel the same way the comments did? Because DJ Emmy was getting on her heavy about, why you reading the comments? Why you letting them play you out your position? She felt like, I shouldn't do this segment no more because they are right. She does do a different thing than I do, because she said, the latest with Loren and Jess with the Mess are two totally different things. I'm not here to present facts. This is headline, I'm talking shit. Headline, I'm talking shit. Headline, I'm talking shit. Loren's is headline, fact. Charlamagne and somebody else talk some shit.
But we need some facts from you. That's what the Breakfast Club need from you. Charlamagne talks the shit. Actually, he wasn't talking the shit. That's why the Breakfast Club worked so many years, but everybody had their role.
Angela Yee talk mad shit.
But at the same time, she wasn't trying to do what Jess do, and she wasn't trying to do what Charlamagne do. You have to have a role, B.
No, that's what I'm saying. Angela Yee was article or headline, fact. Charlamagne talk shit, DJ Envy input, and then Jess will come clean it up. Not Jess, but Angela Yee will come clean it up with.
It was cohesive.
For
it worked.
A more of a female take on whatever the subject matter was. If it was that type of subject.
That's what they need from you. They don't need a comedian. They might thought they did, but they don't need that. It's been working for years. And now all of a sudden it's kind of shaky.
Even though she kind of, rubbed me wrong way sometimes, but Angela Yee was slick funny sometimes, bro. She was slick funny.
Yes, but not a comedian. She had a role, bro. She had little quips and shit. It worked cohesive. This shit sounds rough.
Yeah.
Especially with 4 of them now, it's even more rough.
No,
but when she was out of it, it was smooth again.
Yes.
When it was Loren, it was smooth again.
It was.
Now she's back. It's rough again.
That's why I said, I'm basing it off the argument that Jess Hilarious made. If I was to make my choice, it'd be on Lorosa.
She's just not correct.
No, she technically is correct on her argument. They handled it sloppily.
Well, they just like, we don't give a fuck. Then it's just like, all right. Like, I mean, it's a corporation, man.
But
it's not Charlamagne.
That's not how we do business. This is going to be a corporation. We're going to treat people like that? No.
You don't know how our heart do business. Them niggas is cutthroat. They make billions of dollars. They don't give a fuck about nothing, B. Major corporations don't give a fuck about nothing. If you messing up their bottom line, your ass is gone, bro. You know how that works. It's cutthroat.
I can get that.
You here with the sharks now. This is Shark Tank, bro. They don't give a damn about you.
But the thing about it, you brought it to sports at the beginning of the conversation.
You know that's cutthroat.
But if the aspect that is how many times you get, because technically she was a first round pick. She went through the draft of all them people who co-headlined or
she wasn't a first round pick. She was a free agent signing.
I will put it that way.
Got treated like a free agent. She wasn't a first rounder.
Nigga, do you know the Saints got a biggest safety contract than Jarvis Burton? That nigga sucked for 4 years, and we couldn't cut him because we gave him so much fucking money.
Sometimes you make a mistake.
Yes.
You gotta cut this motherfucker. You gotta cut your losses.
But guess what? Kirk Cousins gonna be on y'all bench next year.
Treat him like a draft pick. See Trey Lance. We drafted Trey Lance, 3rd pick. And we also got a motherfucker in the 7th round. And our 7th rounder is the starter. Shit happens, bro. It's cutthroat. They don't give a fuck about Trey Lance. They held
on for Trey Lance for another year.
They gonna hold on. She been there about a year. It's been some time. Bro, it's been some time, bro. Like, it don't take long to see it don't work.
I'm not saying that you are not correct on that point. But what I'm saying is, and this is gonna be my last time saying it, that Jess's argument was nuanced. And I felt like when she was arguing back and forth that they wasn't necessarily listening to it. They was on their feelings part. And I'm like, man, get the feelings out the way, bro. We talking about this.
Because she's the only one that feels this way. That's why. They don't give a fuck about her, bro. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. They gonna entertain it, but Charlamagne don't give a fuck about her.
No, because I'm the type of person, bro. I'm gonna do business. I want to do business right, man.
You ain't a major corporation. You ain't iHeart.
We ain't. But we gonna be one day. And if somebody fucking up, granted, when you say fucking it up wrong, we add a 3rd, 4th mic to this thing, we be like, hey, Billy, I'm sorry, bro.
We can't do it like that. We the corporation. I mean, we started a podcast network. We try to put on a podcast, and they ain't doing anything out here, B. They fucking struggling out here. We gotta get them struggling ass out of here, bro.
No, that's different. Because it has to be in a scenario where it has some type of boom, and the people on the pod are...
Because I'm not thinking like Charlamagne and Envy, bro. I'm thinking like the corporation thinking, bro. They don't give a damn about her, bro.
If you're talking corporation thinking, okay, that's fair.
They don't give a damn about her. She's not a proven commodity. Charlamagne and Envy proven. They the Breakfast Club. Shit, we can move on without her. We can.
Yeah, no, you always can. You can let Loren and
we got your replacement in the building. She right here doing her thing.
But I just agree with Jess's argument.
I feel you.
She made a nuanced argument.
She has an argument, but I'm just saying, if somebody don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck, bro.
And we can't do nothing about that.
Can't make them.
And speaking of somebody not giving a fuck, especially when we're talking about accountability.
Oh, shit. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Bruh.
But I want to slap her parents, bro.
I want to slap the NAACP.
They some punk ass niggas too, man.
Don't come ride for me, bro. Let me float or swim on my own with what the fuck I got going on, bro.
I don't understand why they backing this. We'll talk about it for the people just in case people don't know what we talk about. Talking about that track incident again from Virginia.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at that. I actually asked my daughter, oh, did you see that? Oh, what you think? She was like, oh, she hit that girl on purpose.
She hit that girl.
And I told my daughter, I'm like, she was like, yeah, if I was on a track team, I would never do that. I'm like, cool, you're going to run track next year? But I said, this ain't about track, sweetie. This is about accountability. I said, because me and you would have walked over to that young lady and apologized right then and there. And we had like a conversation about it. And she was like, okay, I understand. I said, I'm always going to have your back, but I can't have you out here on no bullshit. And we had that conversation. It was a pretty deep conversation. Because to explain to your child that, and they mind, they probably think you just throwing me under the bus. They want you to have their back fully.
Yeah.
But I do have your back fully, and this is me fully having your back.
So I'm with you. We finna ride this together. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed too.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this conversation, but we gotta walk over to them people. We gotta have this conversation. Some shit you did.
But I'm also ignorant of a nigga. If the parents want to get froggy and want to jump on my child, I'm gonna throw hands.
I mean, that's a different situation, of course. But at the same time, me taking no accountability, my child hit somebody, we try to walk away from this. Now we got the NAACP behind. Like, what the fuck is they doing? That's why people don't be respecting them. Like, what is this? Yeah. What is this?
And I'm like, people, I get disillusioned. I'm talking about myself. I ain't gonna talk about people. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about AT Black. I get disillusioned because in my head, you are playing in my face. I watched that video. I watched that young lady hit that girl with that baton on purpose. Unless you can give me another angle, another situation in which it shows that it's not the case, I'm willing to change my mind. I'm always willing to change my mind once I'm presented with new facts.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me this ain't this, and you got some USA high school track coach telling me something. This is the... A couple of days later, bro, they got like the indoor championships in college. Two men, they throwing bows at each other. I don't know if you saw that clip, bro. Two dudes, they fighting for that lane one. Fuck that, nigga, this is my lane.
Nobody got hit with a baton, though.
Nobody got hit with a baton. They just running. And he be like, no, nigga, this is my lane. I'm going to keep my pace. And if you going to run in, you better run 5 steps ahead of me and get into this lane because I'm at my pace and I'm running my race.
That happens.
Because what you do is you try to slip in right there.
Yeah.
And that happens. And you make the pace your pace. No, homie on his pace. If you can't just get in front of me, I'm talking they throwing mad elbows. I'm going to put that link in the description for people to go look at it, man.
That shit's just disgusting how they handling this. Got that little girl doing news interviews and parading her around like, it's just disgusting. Like, that girl is going to grow up to be a monster. Like, what kind of kid is y'all raising? Like, she's going to think she always can get away with it. That girl might kill somebody in the future. I'm sorry, but she's just going to think she's going to get away with anything. This is crazy.
And that's the thing about it is, at the very least, I was explaining this to somebody, and they was like, do you feel like you're taking a little bit too strong with where she can go from this? I'm like, no.
No.
She's going to be lucky if nothing bigger happens. Because this is already pretty big. It's nationwide.
This nationwide. So you're comfortable with a lie. You're comfortable lying about things. Like, what else you lie about? Can't trust nothing you will say.
I gave somebody a very simple scenario. I said, Dad, they kicking me out my apartment. You show up, and you be like, why y'all kicking my daughter out of her apartment? And they be like, sir, she hasn't paid her rent in 6 months.
Like, oh, shit.
Y'all raised her to be that way. Dad.
Call the NAACP. They kicking me out. Like, it's a slippery slope, bro. She always gonna think she can get away.
Jeremy put his hands on me. Hey, what's going on, little nigga? Put your hands on my daughter? Sir, no. This nigga sitting here with scratches on his face. No, he was beating me.
You know that's where it's headed. I ain't want to go there off the rip, but you know that's where it's headed. Like, it's fucked up.
No, and I would say this about anybody who not taking accountability like that. You gonna ride with a lie that bad?
Like, you're becoming a terrible person. I hate to talk about a little girl like that, but she's gonna become a terrible person.
No, she's 18 already.
Well, yeah, she's a terrible person. Your parents are a piece of fuck that. Fuck that. And your parents are a piece of shit. When I looked at her dad, like, bro, I want to punch that dude. I ain't never want to punch somebody so bad. Like, I just want to sock that motherfucker one time. Because as a parent, bro, it'd be hard for me not to find you and ride on your bitch ass, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to play us like this? Hell nah, bro.
And then you're doing the thing where it's like, well, now we got to go 3 hours away to this county that already don't like us and this, that, and the third.
You deserve it.
No, you show up and you say, you know what, Your Honor, even before the court, but you go, and even if you had conversations after, like before the court and everything, you say, you know what, my daughter fucked up. Please do not hold this against her. This is a momentary lapse in judgment. She's had 4 years of running on track. Nothing like this has ever happened.
Nothing like this has happened.
We are sorry. We'll help you out with whatever you need to go on. Let's just handle this as families. Let's handle this as two parents with two parents. And little mama, say what you need to say.
That shit should have been done at the track meet. Following the incident, bro. It should have been. We shouldn't even made it home before we had this conversation with y'all, man.
And the thing about it is, even if they do file the court thing, and the police come back and say, we're giving you simple battery. Why do you think they're doing it? Because people do not like to see people not take accountability.
Got to.
Come on now.
Something has to happen.
Come on.
Like, we're a civilized country, man. I'm sorry. Like, there's rules to this. You just can't do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes.
And for the most part, say if it truly was a mistake, in your heart of hearts, I give her the benefit of the doubt. Say if it really was a mistake. How it looks, perception is reality. I'm tired of people in 2025 not looking at that. If you can reserve within yourself and go back to your real world and nothing affects you, great. You can always do that. But for a lot of us, whether it's work, church, family, whatever, perception is reality. And that's just what it is. If you were somebody who stole from the time you was 5 years old till you was 25, at 26, you decided to stop. You ain't coming in my house. I'm not trusting you with $100 on my counter.
That motherfucker steals.
He steals.
He gonna steal your shit and help you look for it. That's what he does.
Nah, bro, I ain't stolen 5 years. I don't know that nigga. You
know
steal.
That, bro. You've been stealing all your life.
You stealing Stanley, nigga. That's who you is.
For real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shit on Friday, if Stanley turned into a real nigga tomorrow, nah, bro, you want us off your grass. You ain't with the shits. You don't speak.
We not fucking with you.
We ain't fucking with you, bro. Don't try to say what's up to us now.
We can't, bro. That's who you are.
That's who you are.
This little girl character is all bad. And y'all bad people as parents, bro. Apple don't fall too far from the tree. Y'all ain't teaching nothing at the house. Y'all full of shit.
And I'm getting into my age where I'm looking like, I understand she's a young woman. I understand she's a little girl. But I'm like, the people out there riding for this shit, bro, I put it in my soul. People who do shit like that, when you looking at the evidence right there in the face, is like, I be on some bullshit and I want somebody to cover for me.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I can't believe them grown ass people out there protesting. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, this shit is crazy. I don't understand none of this. This shit is just craziness.
I don't understand none of it either, bro.
I'm like, the NAACP involved. I'm like, they both black. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, even if she done it to a white girl, like, even some black and white shit, bro, this shit is fucked up, bro. Like, this shit is crazy what you doing. Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? If that was a white girl running and hit her in the head, NCAA gonna come out there for the other girl.
We'll understand. That'll be like understandable.
But the thing about it is, even if Shorty was saying it was an accident, now, like, I look at the aspect, exact same video, you change the race, they ride with the other girls. That's why, like, none of this stuff makes sense.
This shit is crazy.
I can look at, and one of my pet peeves is hypocrisy.
Yeah.
I be looking at stuff. No, and if you're gonna be a hypocrite, at least admit it.
No.
Shit, if you want to stand 10 toes down, yeah, that bitch was bumping me and I hit in her shit.
I respect it. I respect it.
I respect that more.
I respect it, bro. Like, fuck it, I couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle
past me and I got pissed. Because that's what happened. That's the truth. Like, people aren't going to be so mad at the truth. We seen it. Like, you know that's what happened. We just waiting for you to say it. Like, you won't say it. Like, no, I hit accident, my hands above my head and I cocked back on accident. Like, man, come on, man.
I never get mad at the truth, man.
That's
if she just would have stood 10 toes on, I'd have been like, it's kind of fucked up, but hey, Shorty said she wasn't with that shit. You bumped me one too many times. I don't like it.
Like, damn, that little girl fucked up, but shit. I mean, we seen what happened, but
and that's the type of time she on.
Yeah, she on demon time. Real, that motherfucker crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Get her off the track.
Like, who was that? Like when who was that who knocked Antonio Brown out that time? And they were like, no, nigga, you hit my homie on the crack block last year. And remember, I forgot who it was, bro. Antonio Brown was going through the situation. Somebody knocked his ass clean out.
On the tackle? Oh, what team was? I forgot who did that shit.
Was it the Giants? Some reason I feel like it was the Giants.
I don't remember.
I can't remember, but you remember he got knocked out.
Somebody cleaned his ass up.
But after the game, it wasn't I didn't mean to. No, that nigga, he hit my guy last year. I got him back.
Yeah.
That man just went on, kept playing ball. Nobody gave a fuck.
They do that shit in baseball all the time when they hit people with pitches. Like, I did it on purpose. Fuck him. I hit him with that pitch on purpose. I wanted to storm the mound. I hit him again.
I hit him again.
That motherfucker gonna give a damn.
Hit that nigga with a nice 95-mile-an-hour curveball in the back, bro.
First pitch of the game. Bow!
Glove was off.
Got ejected the first pitch of the game. Like, I was waiting to do that.
I don't give a fuck. Waiting. Hockey?
Oh, yeah, they be getting to it. These hands is coming out immediately.
And recently during that Canada-USA playoff game, after we was going back for them terrors, they said 9 seconds in, they dropped the puck. We throwing hands out there.
They forgot they was even playing a sport, but they said, nah, it's all hands today.
America was like, nigga, fuck that. Y'all talking about y'all gonna put tariffs on us? I don't give a fuck. We're finna go ahead and throw these hands. We're gonna show y'all what's up.
Bruh, we gonna show y'all. We gonna make this shit great. What? Y'all talking about y'all gonna make it great again? The Canadians trying to have hands for us, bro.
Catch these goddamn hands, bro. We don't give a fuck about none of that.
But they call us in a bad sport. That's their sport right there, bro. We ain't got our best playing hockey.
But we won, though.
We won the fights.
We won the fights and the game. We won both. This is America. Like, look, one thing about Americans, bro, I don't care if you black, white, or in between, bro. You start popping that shit and you from somewhere else, bro, we don't play that shit, bro.
Nah, we do clap back. That's how it's supposed to be, man.
We don't play that shit, bro.
Like I heard the press secretary just clapped at France. She was like, they want the Statue of Liberty back. She's like, what?
No, fuck
like,
that.
y'all lucky y'all not speaking German over there with y'all coward asses. Y'all motherfuckers need us to come save y'all.
Fuck
y'all
out of here.
Colonized over there.
That belongs to us now, bruh.
I wish you would come take it back.
Come take it back.
Come take it back.
Come take it. Fuck that. I was gonna bring that shit up too, bro. That's the type of shit we be on, bro.
Nah, bro, you gotta be. We can argue amongst each other, but somebody else try to say some shit. Oh, hell no. We're not having that from y'all.
We're not having it.
It's like a family, bro. You argue with your cousins, and somebody else come from the outside. Yeah, fuck your cousin. Like, what?
What the fuck you talking
about?
That's
my cousin, right? Bro, we gotta beat you up, bro. We ain't having that from you.
You just called him a bitch ass nigga. Yes, I can do that.
I called him a bitch. I can do that.
I can do
family.
But you?
Hell
That's how I whoop your ass? I'm gonna whoop your ass. Nigga,
nah.
We don't give a fuck about
we fighting out of love. Nigga, you trying to hurt us, nigga. We not having that from you. We not having that from you.
You got anger in your heart.
You got anger in your heart, bro. You trying to hurt me for real, bro. Fuck that.
I love this nigga.
I ain't really trying to hurt my cousin. I might beat him up a little bit, but I ain't gonna hurt him. I ain't gonna kick him right down.
Shit, I gotta go to Aunt Judy house next weekend, bro.
I ain't gonna stump my cousin out. He all fucked up. I stumped him out. I ain't gonna hurt him. Come on, bro.
Just gonna fold him up a little bit, let him know what's going on.
Had to whoop his ass yesterday. He took it like a champ, bro.
Like a champ.
Had to whoop his ass the other day.
That's
how
bro.
it is, man. America first.
Bro. Shit, bro, what's going on, bro? We got a few minutes left, man.
Shit, Trump got the Trump and Zelensky, they came to like a ceasefire over there.
Okay.
They say a 30-day ceasefire, so they working something out.
Oh yeah, I think I did read the article
so
saying
they're working
that
towards a resolution, man. So
all thing I'm worried about is once we stop sending out all this money, bro, we can see what we can do for the American people, bro. Get this economy back jump started.
It's gotta stop.
I just want to see where this shit gonna be. I wish I can see into the future about 3 years from now, see what's going on. And like I said, if it's some bullshit, it's some bullshit because all presidents, there's been a few presidents with some bullshit, but like always, I don't care who in office. Long as America's thriving, I'm good.
For the most part, we gonna be straight. We have our ups and downs, but America been straight the whole time, bro. Ain't nobody bombing us over here, bro. We ain't got invaded. We ain't been all fucked up out here. Everybody ain't sleeping outside out this bitch. Like, for the most part, we gonna be straight.
But what we really need to do...
If you willing to grind, you'll be all right out this motherfucker.
Oh, shit, I didn't even come up with one of them questions. Last time we did the question of the week. What could be the question of the week? We could do a few minutes on that. What could be the question of the week?
Oh, dope.
Us as parents, in general, do we have a problem because of love holding our children accountable and teaching them accountability? And this can go...
That track shit.
This can go for the track shit and the way that we could see the way Jess came back. All of it has something to do with accountability. Or do we as individuals in America have an accountability problem?
Some of us do. Some of us can't hold ourselves accountable. Some of us, it's never our fault. It's never. If you're talking to somebody and they telling you a story, bro, they just telling you about a series of people and they are never at fault, but they the common denominator in all these troubles, but it's always somebody else, that's crazy, bro.
Red flag.
It's crazy talk. Like, you sound crazy. You sound smart to a stupid person. To somebody that know what they listening for, you talking crazy to me right now.
Red flag. Somebody tell me a story and you can't tell me nothing you did wrong?
No, we all fucked up, bro. We all done some bullshit at one point. Like, damn, man, why I do that?
And it kind of sucks because I tell people, say if I'm really having a conversation with somebody and we really get into the nitty gritty, and I'm like, I don't lie in particular. Everybody lies, but in particular, I don't lie.
Yeah.
And somebody say, why don't you lie? And I'm like, because I can be too good at it. And they be like, why? Because that's how I logically look at it. If I give you enough of my faults, you would down there believe anything I say. But it's hard to tell somebody that, 'cause they be like, it's hard for them to grasp that because nobody will give their faults when they tell them the story.
Never. They always the hero. So you always the hero in your story, nigga? You ain't never the villain? Come on, man. Somebody saying you the villain in their story, but somebody telling the story that you done some fuck shit.
Because I was watching All the Smoke clips, and they had who was that dude? Maxie on there.
Tyrese,
yeah.
the Hoover. Oh yeah. No.
And he was talking about he told a story about the time like Dominique Wilkins put some hands on him, bro. That nigga told a story where he took a L.
Dominique Wilkins put hands on him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why he put hands on the young boy? Like what?
Because he was saying that he said I think he was out there hooping. I'm gonna fuck this whole clip up. But basically,
so weird ass story. Dominique old as fuck, man.
But he said they was out there hooping and something like that. And I guess he was trying to get his shots off and get his shit going. And then somebody said something, hey bro, like pass the ball. He's like, fuck you, Dominique, I'm tired of your shit too. Dominique was like, said they got into the locker room after the game. He said he was sitting there chilling, and Dominique just slapped the shit out of him, bro.
That's hilarious, bro.
But that
that's
nigga
funny
said,
as fuck.
But he told the story like that because they asked him like, did Dominique Wilkins slap the shit at you? He was like, boy, that motherfucker put them big ass hands on me, and he was willing to have the humility to say, hey, bro, it happened.
That's what's up, bro. Dominique from a different time, bro. These young boys gonna learn. They too comfortable disrespecting grown ass people, bro.
Yeah.
Dominique probably heard that shit. It's like, all right. Wait till we get in this locker room, bro. I'm about to put hands on you.
But and even though there wasn't an accountability thing, this is more of a this is what happened. Like just say what happened.
Yeah. Tell the truth, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because he could have went to the thing and was like, man, Dominique was tripping, man. I was just a young cat who was getting a little blustery in the chest, and he came over there and put hands on me and bullied me.
Or he could have been like, we got into it, we kind of fought and tussled a little bit, trying to make it sound like he put hands on him too. Like,
no, that nigga said I was
slapped
talking.
Up.
He said I was talking shit, and that OG ass nigga came out and slapped the shit out of me.
That shit out of me, bro.
And he laughing about it. Like it's funny now.
Hey, bro, speaking of some shit about somebody getting slapped the shit out of, bro, I just seen the clip. It looked like a pimp ass nigga. He said he put up in a pink Cadillac, put up to a church. I seen it, bro, to like a white bishop was like preaching at the church, bro. He walked straight up on him and slapped the shit out of him, bro. Said dude owed him some money. Said it was about some money. The preacher owed him some money, bro.
Nigga owe the pimp some money on for.
Probably sold the preacher a piece of pussy. Nigga ain't pay for it. You know, Pep ain't having that shit, bro. Bro was in a pink Cadillac and a suit, bro. He wasn't having that. So you ain't pay Susie. You was supposed to pay $100 and you ain't come off that.
You ain't come off that.
I gotta make it right.
And I trusted you because you was a man of the cloth.
Because you was a man of the cloth.
You was gonna be honest.
I thought you was gonna be honest about it, nigga. You out here buying pussy, you can at least be honest about it.
At least you gonna be honest.
Dude tried to play the victim, like, yeah, I was just preaching. I didn't know what was going on. Bro, he slapped that nigga. It's on World Star, bro. Check that shit out when this shit
I gotta go check it out, bro.
But he put hands on that man.
But even then, right? Why would a pimp walk up to a church and slap a preacher, bro? Tell the truth. I understand the truth hurts. And I wrestle that in my head because nobody wants to get thrown under the bus. Even if you are in the wrong, you always want forgiveness. You always want grace. Yeah. I tell people that all the time. They be like, so if you cheat on your girl, would you want her to take you back? Hell yeah. I'm not cheating on my chick to hurt her feelings. I still love her. I just got some extra pussy. That's two totally separate, different things. They be like, what if your girl cheat on you? I'm out. They be like, what? Why? I'm like, because I'm a hypocrite. No, you can't do that shit to me.
And you admitted it. You admitted it.
No. So what if she cheat back? She's purposely trying to hurt my feelings. I am out. I did not try to purposely hurt her feelings. She's trying to hurt me now. You trying to tell me that you went out there with Derek and got some dick because I cheated? No, you purposely trying to hurt me. You was never supposed to find out. People look at that logic and be like, you fucked up. I'm like, am I fucked up?
You said you a hypocrite. You own that shit. You ain't like, if you was the type of dude like, nah, man, I'm an honorable man. I don't cheat. She don't cheat. If I cheat, she should leave me. If she cheat, I should leave her. You ain't established that. You say, nah, I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
This is just one way in this situation for me.
Yeah. I would love for her to forgive me, but if she don't, I'm going to understand.
Yeah.
Baby, please forgive me. No? Shit, I got to be out. And I'm going to be heartbroken over. I fucked over a good woman because I couldn't keep my dick in my pants. I'm gonna take that heartbreak.
It happens, man.
But like I said, you can't do that shit to me. You can't do that shit to AT Black. I'm out.
Man, okay, one more thing before we get out of here, bro. I want to touch on, man. Have you been seeing Umar and his retort to what's been going on and shit?
I saw one
Him with the
video
mom.
of him talking about the baby mama things, but I was kind of half listening. Put me on.
Nah, bro, it just like shows you how a woman could be a man's kryptonite, bro. Like, cause I've seen some shit like he looks terrible out here, bro. Like the way he explained it, the way he mixing his words, and I'm like, dog, he looks bad out here. And usually a well-spoken dude, he always with the facts and the this. I'm like, dog, she got you out here like a 16-year-old boy, bro. The shit you saying, the clapbacks you trying to have on her. I'm like, bruh, you should have just took the high road on this. You shouldn't have said nothing. Cause you look bad out here, bro.
But
You
logically,
don't look good.
from the clip I saw, there's only two things. One, you say it's the kryptonite, and you going into a mode where you like, your brain goes back to that. Maybe this was 20-something years ago.
You right
So
back
your
with
brain
it.
going back to that childlike thing, like, I'm trying to do the best I can. You was a child when that shit happened, so your brain goes back to those feelings, those childlike feelings. Or two, he's trying to cover up some bullshit, and you can't cover up bullshit.
Can't cover up bullshit,
You have to
bro.
be the ultimate con man to cover up some bullshit. If you want to say the school is a con, fine. If you want to say the other stuff is a con, fine. But he does a very good job of covering that shit up, or a decent job, whatever you want to call it. But this,
You
I
shouldn't
agree
have
with
said
you.
nothing, brother.
He
It ain't no
ain't.
winning in this. It ain't no win. You just look bad because you're going out to the flow with her.
Yeah.
So it ain't no winning with this, man. You look terrible out here, bro.
And this is one of them things where you got to just show up and say, hey, look, this is what I did. Because based off this, I could have a little bit more sympathy for Aunt Edwards because he's keeping it a bean from Jump Street. I don't want the baby. I'm going to do my child support because that's what I'm legally obligated to do.
Yeah.
Y'all go do y'all thing. I don't like it personally, but I can put my individual not liking it on this table. On this table, the brother being a bean. And that's what I'm talking about. So I got to give grace where grace is due. I don't agree with it, but I got to give him that.
Damn, bro. You shouldn't have said nothing, bro. It's making me look at you different, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. I know we talked about the message and the messenger. Like some of his messages be good. You can't be all in love with the messenger. I'm like, in this aspect, bro, she got you, bro. Whoever these women at, they got a hold on you.
Yeah.
You just can't articulate yourself well enough to maneuver this shit, bro. It's just not good. It's nasty.
I will always give this advice. If you feel yourself about to get backed up against that wall and you think you can get out of it, it's probably best to say, all right, I'm caught. I'm caught. It is what it is. This is what happened.
You just got to be unfazed, man. Hey.
And that is another route.
It is what it is, bro. You say
it is another route.
Say, that shit gonna breeze over eventually. I ain't saying shit.
You just don't say shit. But if you do address it,
I ain't confirming and I ain't denying. I ain't saying shit, bro.
But if you do decide to address it, you have to know if you do actually have a viable exit route.
Yeah.
If you don't have one and you want to address it publicly, you have to just go ahead.
He's just going back and forth. There ain't no winning this.
And it never works out.
Like, cause all they trying to do is put a stain on your name, bro. They just trying to tarnish you. That's it. That's the end goal. They don't give a fuck about nothing else but taking you down. And you gotta recognize that. You can't fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Umar.
That's some bald-headed logic for you, Umar.
Come on, we'll give you a consultation, bro. Come on over in the bald-headed logic. We'll give you some game, OG.
Hey,
all right, man. That's been another one. Oh, shit.